Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another Logging from Scratch episode. So last time we were playing, we were over on Port Murray, and I've actually basically just brought all of the equipment over from Port Murray. We also have the same amount of money in our total, same amount of debt, and we have a new project that we're going to be working on. So first off the bat, before we can start getting into the bigger contracts on this map, we do have to do this one contract to clear an area for the mill, because there is no actual stationary mill on this map. So if we want to put the FDR mill down, we're going to have to clear a spot. So we got a contract from the mill to do that, which is going to get us a whole $5,000, which will be fantastic. So I'm thinking the best area will be if we can clear out kind of just in here a little bit, maybe kind of take out some of these trees, and then we got to plow out the area with some form of a plow. So I know we do have a plow in game here, but I'm not sure if it's going to fit on this excavator. I think we only have the yellow one. So we got 44,700. We're actually going to take 1,000 off for our debt because we always do that every episode. That's life. You got to pay the bills. So let's buy ourselves a... You're going to buy ourselves a blade. Now, for some people have been asking about leasing. So I'm keeping my own score of money. Like, obviously, our balance right here says we have almost 500,000. But we're ignoring that because the game's kind of glitched for the money side of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm still using this chart. So when I lease this, even though it's still $7,500 to buy this, I'm taking that $7,500 off of this amount. We're going to ignore this balance. Let's pretend that just doesn't exist. So the reason I'm leasing it is because I want to keep the in-game balance high so we can, still have purchasable room to play. So although I'm leasing it, I'm actually buying it from our side of things. So we're going to go really quickly and go. I'm just going to keep our calculator open so we can keep track of everything. 43,000, what are we? 43,700 minus 7,500, which gives us $36,200. So we're going to go $36,200. So now we have ourselves a blade. I realize this blade is not the right color. I do not have a color selectable blade for this one, so we're going to hook this up. It might even be a little too big for this guy, but whatever. We'll make it work. So the idea is going to be we want to plow out this whole area. I figure we might as well just use this guy because it's good. So it actually fits on there, not too bad. Oh, there's a little bit of clipping on the track there, but whatever. We're just going to ignore that. Doesn't that look cute? Oh, too cute. It's a little ridiculous, but we're going to go with it. This is our toy. This is our main money maker. So what we need to do is we need to clear out... Oh, I got to buy a chainsaw, too. I forgot to grab one of those. Now, I'm not taking this off our total because we would have carried this chainsaw over from the last one. So there we go. Oops. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to start plowing, and we're going to have to knock down some trees. Now, scarily, these are some big trees. So this is going to be really interesting to see how we can get these out of here. I don't know if I can load them on the truck or what I'm going to do. And I have to put them aside because we don't even have a mill yet. So why don't we start plowing away, get some plow on. Those blades are probably way too big for this machine, but I think it'll work for now until we have a better solution. So let's see here. Oh yeah, there we go. See? Plow it away. So I'm just going to kind of hike out a little area here. There we go. So what I want to do is I want to plow... Oh, how far do we really want to go here? I'm going to say up to that second row of trees here, and then we'll maybe take a detour. I also kind of want to clear out that section where the sheds are as well, because we might need to park some stuff in there. So let's go up to about here, and then we can just make a miraculous hard turn to the left. We'll punch through down here. And I want to go just as far as behind those sheds. That's about as much as I want to get out of that. So we just need to clear this little area before we get rolling on the other stuff. So let's straighten ourselves out a little here. So I'll start whacking into some trees. Like I said, this may not be the best tool for the job, but it's working, so let's give her. Once we get some mud on it, then should perk it up a little. Alright, so I just want to go about as far as here, and we're going to turn, and I'm going to kind of mighty morph my way towards these. Actually, I'll do a straight line right behind the shop. Like I said, we may want to park stuff in here. I don't really know, but we'll clean it up at least. This could be a really big project to do with this tiny little machine, but we're making it for a whole $5,000, even though we lost $7,500. But I think the recovery from the wood alone, once we do get a mill up and going, I think we'll make decent money. Like I said, those trees are huge, so it should make us some really decent cash. Probably too big for even this machine to handle. So let's go this way. I'm not going to worry about clearing out the actual shed area just yet. We'll maybe do that in a cleanup one on a different episode here. Let me turn our lights on, keep it all bright. So we still have our big lifted truck that we purchased in the last one. We carried that one over, so that was good. And I'm just going to kind of punch out a line on this edge here. There we go. Yeah, and like I said, once we get this cleaned up, I think I'll put the mill in line with the sheds kind of pointing out, so the in-feed for the mill itself will be pointing towards the tip of that road over there. I think that'll look nice. And then we're going to have to knock down these giant trees. That's even more concerning. That's going to be a heck of a job. So we're just going to kind of keep plowing. This is going to be very much a plowing episode. There we go. That looks pretty good. Just keep plowing away. Getting some really weird grooves in our plow here. Hey, look at that. It's all over the place. Like I said, once this thing gets fully dirt covered, I think it'll probably look a little nicer. I think a black one would have been perfect, but like I said, we don't really have a color selectable one yet, so we'll have to work on that. Oh, let's clean that corner up a bit. Now, maybe before we get too intuitive with the plowing, we're gonna have to start chopping down some of these trees and moving them around. So let's start with that big sucker over there. Man, that's a nasty looking tree. That one's gonna be interesting for sure. So let's just leave this guy here for now. Actually, we'll get that's actually a nice little picture. Silly looking plow on it, but that's okay. So this guy is gonna be the big kahuna here. Oh, we got two big kahunas. So let's maybe fall it towards the road here. I think I can fall this guy. Oh yeah. Let's try to get as low. Well, I guess we can deal with the stump after. Now this guy, there's no way in heck I'm going to be able to move with my hands. So this is going to be 100% my little mini excavator. So we'll have to cut it into some interesting sized pieces. Oof, look at that thing. Holy. That's a big tree. So let's run up this guy, do some de-liming here. Get all the little parts and pieces off. And this is a long tree too. Holy God. This is gonna get very interesting. Alright, so now how are we gonna chop this guy up so we can make it haulable? Let's do kind of shorts, I guess. So go short log, another one there. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, but, you know. There we go, about there. I'm actually measuring it using my second screen until it gets to about half, and then I cut again. Hey, whatever works, man. You do what you can, right? And right about there. Ooh, it's getting thick now. It's getting into the good stuff. Holy Lord, listen to that. Just sawing like crazy. Right about there. Man, we've never really had to deal with anything this big for trees, so this should be really interesting. Actually, on our really earlier Logging from Scratch series, we used to deal with those in-game trees, the really big, tall ones. But now, there we go. So let's leave it like that. That should be all right, I think. We'll knock this little guy down here. This one will seem like a joke in comparison to that one. Beauty. Okay. Just full throttle on that saw. Okay, so let's do about there. Then bring that to about there. Yeah, that'll be good for that. Okay. Man, we got a lot of trees to knock down. Like I said, once we do get the mill built, that should give us good recovery. And since this is a project for the mill, we don't even have to pay for the mill, which is nice. We actually get paid to build the area for the mill, so that's pretty cool. So let's go about there, and about there, about there. Beauty. Probably even pick that up. Oh no, I can't. Too heavy. We don't have many trees to clear though, so that's nice. We just got this little grouping. Maybe we'll just knock down all these trees. Let's do that. So then the next one we do come back, we'll probably have to do some sorting. Get all the trees piled up so that when we do get the mill nice and proper, then we'll be good to go. There we go. Beauty. I gotta call that one good enough anyway. So this, ooh, we have to knock down a couple of these here, hey? We'll leave this one alone. It's kind of on the opposite side of the mill. So there's one more big giant guy here. So let's knock down this big crazy one. Oh, baby. That's a big tree. These things just... doof. All right. Here we go. Put that in there. Clean up all the goodies before we start plowing. Like I said, it's nice to have a nice clear area before you get into the hardcore plowing of things. Let's go about here. And then about there. These trees are a lot of work. The big thing I'm concerned with is how I'm going to haul these. What might have to happen is we might have to wait for the mill, and we'll just stack them up kind of to where we think the entry will be, and then we'll just load them on with the little mini excavator. I think that's kind of how it's going to have to go. Oh, there we go. Oh, now we're getting into the thick side of the log. Taking its sweet time. So that saw just working, eh? Just... Thank God we never have to put fuel in these things, because that'd be horrible. And how much more do we got left? Oh yeah, one more cut at least. So we'll do about there. We could probably actually get 2 more cuts out of this thing if we really wanted to. You know what? We'll leave it. We'll take a chance with that one. I don't know how that's going to go with that little mini guy, but we'll try it. We'll try it out. Okay, let's knock down this bad boy. I'm actually going to knock this at a weird angle so it doesn't fall too much into the bushes. And eventually, once we get a little bit of a bigger operation, we might get some proper equipment for knocking these guys down. Right about there. Perfect. Now we got, what, 2 left? Well, we could probably clean this one up too, just for fun. Let's fall it inwards. That one. Then we got this one. Oh, we got this one here too. Might as well wipe you out. Like I said, this should fetch us at least a good $5,000–6,000. As part of the deal with the mill, at least by clearing it, we get to keep every little bit of wood we knock down, which isn't a lot, but at least we get it. There we go. Big guy again. Oh, these things are crazy. Trying to find the sweet spot for getting these limbs. Slippery little guys. Here, let's get this one here too. Kind of fell these on top of each other. Wasn't very smart, but that's okay. Just get it all cleaned up and ready for action. I don't know what one of these trees by itself is going to be worth, but I bet it'll be a pretty high amount. I bet it'll be pretty crazy. That looks good. Oh yeah, and this one. I was like, I thought there was one more. Let's clean this one up here too. Alright, so let's start at this end. And we'll cut it. Where are we here? It's right about there. There. I mean, these aren't going to be the world's most perfect measurements, but like I said, I'm kind of using it until it gets halfway on my other screen, and then I just do a cut. Now, hopefully that mini excavator has the beans to pick these up, because holy lord, they're going to be heavy. Way too heavy. Oh, this one's rolling away on me here. There we go. There we go. Right there. Bingo. And right about here. Holy lord. Yeah, there's gonna be there's actually lots of little cool projects I have planned on this map, so it should be pretty fun. Lots of strange contracts and weird things, but I think it'll be a pretty good time for everybody. We gotta get moving on this, because the sooner we get this done, the more we start making money. Because money's always right biting at our butts here for projects. Okay, I think this is the last big one at least, so that's nice. And where did I cut that one? Right there? Ah, we'll leave that little end on there and just see what happens. What about there? Oh, I just got rid of that, so that saves us some trouble. And then I'm just going to throw a little buck right in the middle here. This tree, we're going to start at this end instead. So put it about there. Actually, we should always start at the top. That would be smarter. Or the butt, sorry. So we get rid of the ugly little top bit that we don't really want, probably. Yeah, see? Smart. That one's been chopped. Did we chop this one? Yes, we did. So the last one is this guy right here. So let's start with that at half. Then that one at half. Then that one. There we go. Sweet. So we got all that rolled together, which is nice. Let's finish. Can we plow this path? I don't think so. Not with that tree there. So let's see. Where are we going to put the mill? I'm thinking the butt end of the mill will be hidden right in this section here. So we'll just plop it down in here. And then the ramp will actually be out front here. So why don't we we'll do get a quick start on this here. I'm actually going to just detach this blade for a minute because we don't need it. We don't need that right now. So let's walk this way. There we go. Okay, so let's grab these. And like I said, since the ramp's going to be kind of on this side, I'm just going to pile these right on the road, I think, for now. We'll just put them right here. And this, whoops. This blade's trying to push up some, whoops. Trying to push up some dirt with this here. Here we go. I'll just easily move that over here. Dook. Put it down right there. There we go. This thing doesn't have the greatest reach, but it's still better than doing it by hand. Can you imagine doing this by hand? You know how many times you'd have to buck up all these little pieces? It'd be brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oops. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. There we go. Here, let's lock that. It's getting a little bit of jitters. I don't want it going flying all over the place. See, that's pretty accurate doing it that way. Those are pretty accurate pieces in my opinion. There we go. Let's grab this little butt end here. Now, like I said, I'm just using the locking straps because it's a little jittery for fighting. And when you get jitters, it makes the logs kind of bounce all over the place. We don't really want that. Not ideal. And like I said, we've cut these almost into the perfect size for making the most amount of money out of them too, so win-win for us. Just a big win-win for us. There we go. And let's grab... Oh, we can start eating away at this big guy here. Like I said, they're not 100% perfect measurements, but I think we got them pretty darn close when we were cutting. Oops. Let's maybe go like this. Here, let's go give it one of these bumps here. That's better. There we go. We just had this thing all nice and clean. Now it's going to get dirty again. That's just the worst. All right. Whoop. Okay, let's go throw this over here. Like I said, we should have a really nice little pile here. Make us maybe 5 to 10 grand if we get this all done. We'll actually make most of our money back and have a little bit of a profit on top. That's kind of the idea. Oh yeah, these pieces are hefty, hefty pieces. There we go. Beauty. Oh, jeez. Bouncy, bouncy. Let's see if we can get 2. We can. It's kind of glitchy, but we got them. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm going to grab these last 2, and then we'll call it. Because we're kind of at the end of our thing here. I'm just having way too much fun. Well, let's get this piece. Oh, that's a bit heavy. Oh, that's a heavy piece. Feel the machine just like not liking that. Perfect. That's a huge piece of wood. Holy Lord. Okay, I just want to get this tree cleaned up, and then we can run away. Excellent. Duke. Jeez, these pieces are so big, it's crazy. I bet you one of these pieces is like $1,000 though. Not even kidding. Like, look at that thing. That's huge. That's crazy. All right, let's drop this here. Dunk. Beautiful. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. All right, guys. So I'm gonna cut it on this one. But yeah, when we come back, we'll oops, turn that off. We'll keep cleaning up this wood, piling it up here. You know, I was thinking we could actually almost pile it in a row and use the blade to push it too, if we really wanted to. So that might be neat. And then we'll get that mill put in here once we get that all cleaned up. We still have to plow out a lot of this too, so that'll take a little bit of time. But yeah, anyway, if you guys like the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Do not forget to subscribe. And if you're in the bush, don't forget to hug a tree. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.